Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluwayemisi if you already don't know, and some people call me Shante. So today I'm here with a tutorial of this look that I created using Nuban products. I used the Obsession eyeshadow palette. I used the lip gloss, and I also used their beauty sponges which they sent to me for review. So I created this cut crease using just concealers. I didn't use any eye primer, and I was kind of skeptical at the beginning if the eyeshadow was going to stay, but I was blown away. Like, the pigmentation came out great, and I can bet that if I had used the primer it would have even come out better. I am so impressed with their product, and the fact that it's a Nigerian brand. Come on, we're getting there. Thumbs up to NubanBeauty. I totally love the brand, and I am so loyal to it. If you already don't have any product from NubanBeauty, you're jonesing. Like, what are you waiting for? Even if it is their beauty sponge, it is the best out there. Like, I cannot use another beauty sponge for now because that is what is affordable, it is soft, and it's just fantastic. So go get yourself one. So I believe that this is definitely a brand to watch out for. That being said, if you like this look and you want to see how I achieved it, please keep on watching. So I already have my brows done, my eyes prepped for the eye makeup, and now I'm just going to be going straight into the eye makeup. These are like the color selections from it. It's quite a colorful palette, and I'll just be trying to do some magic with this right now, and I hope it turns out beautiful. So let's get started. So I'm going to be starting first with Zaria to transition using a blending brush from Hush Beauty. I'm just going to tap into it and just put here, focusing on the outer corners first, then dragging it forward. With a smaller blending brush, I'm going to pick a little of the black just to define my eyes a bit more, and I'm just going to place that right into the crease, and I'm just going to do that very lightly. Just so that the black isn't too harsh, I'm going to go in with the first blending brush that I used, and I'm just going to blend all of that together. Now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to go ahead to cut my crease with some concealer, and I'm going to be using my Pro Concealer in Fawn to do that. And just so that it's precise, I'm going to be using this very small brush. I'm going to tap on some concealer, and I'm just going to put that how I like my crease to be cut. And I'm just going to set the concealer with some setting powder. So I'm going to take my Tama, which is a shimmery orange, and I'm just going to put that on my lid. So I actually like how the pigmentation came out. Like, it's very pigmented. It didn't have anything to stick to, and yet it still came out this bright. But I'm just going to put in some a lighter color in the corners. I'm thinking this white, which is Le Ibom. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm just going to put that in the corners of my eyes. And I'm just going to take the orange again and just blend the middle part. Now using my Zaron eyeliner, I'm just going to line my eyes with this angle brush, and then I'm going to clean it up or perfect it with this brush from e.l.f. My wings is terrible today, but I'm just going to clean it off with some concealer, and then I'm going to use this to perfect the liner because that is way easier for me. So I'm just going to take wipes and just like wipe the fallout of the eyeshadow from my face. And I'm going to use some mascara. It's a random mascara, I don't even know the name, to prep my eyelashes for the falsies. So I'm going to be using this primer. I have it on already, and I'm just going to be blending that into my skin with a brush. And then with this Pond's primer, I'm just going to put my brush into it, and I'm going to wipe it all over my face. Now that all the good stuff is blending into my face and I look a little bit ashy, well, not a little bit, a lot ashy, I'm going to be going in with this Sonia Kashuk illuminator just to illuminate my face so that when I apply my foundation, it will glow. I know I look a lot crazy, but I promise you, it's gonna look good in a minute. Just give me a minute and it will look fabulous, I promise you. So with my orange corrector, I'm going to go in and just correct where I have hyperpigmentations and things like that. And I'm going to be going in with my NubanBeauty sponge as usual. I use that in all my videos. It's the only sponge that I can use because it's so soft and it blends like a dream. And for the other areas that I have dark spots, I'm going to be using a concealer in Beautiful Bronze, the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, to cover up those dark spots. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the Hegai and Esther foundation in the color bronze, and I'm going to be using my NubanBeauty sponge to blend that into my skin. I'm going to be using the flat part, and for my concealer I'm just going to be using the top part. To contour, I'm going to be using my BlackOpal stick foundation in Walnut, and I'm just going to be putting that in the areas that I would normally contour. And I'm going to be blending that with the part I used for my foundation. And also you should know that I'm blending upwards and not downwards so that it doesn't extend beyond this place. For my nose, I'm going to be using this little blending sponge also from Nuban, so that because it is small and it is precise and it doesn't go beyond where I want it to go to. Can you see how that blended out? And with my Maybelline concealer, I'm just going to go over all the places that I would normally highlight. and I'll blend away with the top of the sponge as per usual. Now that that is blended to my satisfaction, I'm just going to go ahead and set the powder with my Sacha buttercup setting powder, setting the highlights first, then I'll go in to set the contour with a darker powder. And for that, what I do is that I actually pour out some of the powder here, just to ensure that I don't use too much, and I can get the beauty sponge to actually pick the one that I need. And I'm just going to pat into it, dust off the excess, and just place under my eye. Note that I'm setting the powder, so I'm actually patting the powder until it disappears under my eyes because I am not baking. To set my contour, I'm going to be going with this classic contour effect and my brush from Real Techniques, which is the contour brush, and I'm just going to be chiseling my face with that. I'm going to be going in with a smaller brush just to contour my nose as well. Now I'm going to take my Hegai and Esther cover powder, which is an all over the face powder, just to tone down the setting powder and to set the other parts of my face that the powder might not have gotten into. For my under eyes, I'm going to be lining it with my MacBook pencil in black. And with Zaria again, I'm just going to smoke out my under eyes. You always want to look up when you're doing this. To take care of all this ashiness, like the setting powder that the setting powder has put on my face, I'm going to spray my face for the first time with this Zaron makeup setting spray. I'm going to let that settle into the skin before we go ahead now. For the glow, I'm going to be going in with my Makeup Revolution Sugar Palette, and I'm just going to be using these two colors to glow up my skin. Now I also applied some highlight on my brow bone, and I'm bringing it to connect with this for that natural look. I'm taking this blush from Sleek, it's in the color Flushed, and I'm just going to be putting that on my cheeks in between the contour and the highlight. For my inner corner, I'm going to be using the same color that I used at the beginning of my lid, and I'm just going to be putting that right here. For my lips, I'm going to be using the NubanBeauty Intense Lip Gloss in the color Bliss. I'm just going to clean up my lips with a little bit of concealer, just so that my lip pops some more. And to finish up everything and make sure that the makeup remains dewy the whole day, I'm going to be using my Skindinivia setting spray all over my face. And that's about it.